Whoa. Sorry. That's the first time I've seen myself on that screen. Hello, everyone. I am TheShadedMaster, and I am running Celeste 64, Fragments on the Mountain, 100% for you. So I'm a former world record holder, if my couch would like to introduce themselves.
Yeah, hi, I'm KingJ0444. I'm the former world record holder of this game.
My name is lauriedbunnykins. I am the former world record holder of this game. I'm kind of like the day one.
We're kind of big deals.
Kind of big deal, yeah.
And on call, we have Kevin, Regiment.
On call, we have Kevin at Power Up Audio. I did a lot of the sound for this game alongside my team here in Vancouver. And I guess technically, yes, I am the former world record holder during playtesting. So thank you very much. Stoked to be here.
So real quick, we'll let Kevin explain what this game is.
Yeah, so this is kind of funny. It's like we had the Celeste Pico 8 version that appeared on SGDQ from SexRex years ago. And now we have another Game Jam version of Celeste on SGDQ years later. So pretty cool that's here at all. Thank you so much from myself and from the rest of the team for running it at all. TSM, amazing. This is going to be quick, so hence why we're talking about this before the run begins. So this was a Game Jam game. I was on Discord, like on the XOK Discord, looking at when we first made this channel for making this game in the first place. It was January 17th, was day one, channel opened. We shipped this game to the world on January 29th, and I learned of it personally on January 22nd. So I had 1 week total in which Noel was saying, hey, I know you're like running a business over there and stuff, but we're making a silly game for a week. Do you have time for us? And we said, you know what, we're gonna drop everything and do this thing. 'Cause it's Celeste, of course. And, but yeah, we made the whole thing in a week, and I guess Noel was saying, hey, listen, man, like, we're gonna work through it, and it's gonna be very silly. It's mostly a meme game, so it doesn't need to be good. Don't lose any sleep over it. But then Lena rolls in and is using the sound fonts to make a new soundtrack, and I mean, in classic XOK style, they say, it doesn't need to be good, and then they just made it good. So I had to keep up. And yeah, it was a lot of lost sleep from the whole team and a lot of just good laughs and fun times making a silly things. So I'm stoked to see you here on stage.
Yeah. So, got a few things also to say before, quickly. So first, donations. There's not going to be a lot of time for donations during this run, but if you want to tag along, get a train going, there should be 8 intended deaths throughout the run, and if you want to do donations for all of those deaths, but for any unintended deaths that I take, I will donate $5 for each.
I'll hop on that. I'm down for that, yeah.
I can probably hop on that. Just don't die too much.
Oh, yeah.
Just at the end, I've like 15 times.
As well as audience participation, there's 2 things we can do. First, there's only 30 berries to collect. So after each one has a fanfare, kind of like SM64, when you collect a star, we can clap at the end of that fanfare. And and there's also a special song with some of the levels that we can sing along with. I think a lot of people are going to understand the meme when it happens.
I expect some dancing from the back couch.
Absolutely.
Real quick, since I know you said there's not a lot of time during the run, can I share some good news before we begin?
Go for it.
Absolutely.
We have hit the Pokemon
Let's
White
go.
2 Challenge Mode upgrade.
Let's go.
On cue.
Thank you so much, everyone who made that happen.
Thank you, Quack. And with that, I think we're ready to show what the game is actually about.
Yep, we're ready.
All right. Want to count it down, Shaded?
Absolutely. So, my first 3DQ run. Just breathe.
Let's go. You got this.
So we're going to start from 5,
4,
4,
3, 2, 1, go! So like we said, this game's short. Like, starting off, here's 1 berry of 30.
Yeah, so quick explanation of this game is we have the same general toolkit as Celeste. We can dash, we can jump, we can grab. Where it's different is how the dash works, because the dash is a little bit more restrictive. We can dash in any direction we want, but we can't really do much vertically. If we're in the air, you'll see we dash a little bit up, and that's pretty helpful. However, there's also dash jumping, which you can see at the start of this room, and you're going to see all over the run, which is simply just dashing and then jumping out of it, and you move faster.
Yeah, it's like the extended supers in Celeste.
Yeah, here's a good showcase of it here.
And there's also no stamina in this game compared to
Vanilla Celeste.
Yeah, Vanilla Celeste, yeah.
Real quick, Madeline goes in the square hole.
Yeah, there's a lot
Good
of
ref.
momentum. You will see us fling ourselves multiple different places.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
That's what the fun part of the routing was with this. It was changing every day for like the first week.
Absolutely, yeah. And a lot of these cassette rooms are pretty simple. Even if they have like a weird trick to them, they're gonna be pretty short, but they're definitely one of the harder parts of this run compared to the like the overworld movement. And here we see our first intentional death of the run. There's a lot of berries where after you either want to warp back to a checkpoint or you get put in a bubble that puts you back to a checkpoint, and that bubble animation is just really slow. So we never want to watch it if we can.
Yeah, we also didn't, I don't know if we mentioned it or not, this game is free.
Yes.
So if you like what you're seeing and you want a quick like 10-ish minute run to pick up, or 15-second run if you run any percent, definitely try it out.
I think it's largely open source as well, actually.
Yes, it
Yeah.
is. It's very
all it
easy
is,
to make
but
like
yeah,
custom
what
levels as well. I know people have already done that. So that always means there's technically infinite game.
There's a
about it.
big launch.
Yeah, that was nice.
So sick.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Now we get all the big launches in a row.
Yeah, here's
Yeah.
another one.
Here's another one. We keep our speed by jumping here.
That was
Nice.
very nice.
It looks so clean. I love it.
I knew that one.
And one more for
That's
the
one
road.
Crazy head.
Here's another one. There you go. Nice. Perfect. There's another really hard launch that we're gonna be doing later, and we're gonna like get some serious time for it. You have to do it without dashing.
Yeah. This room is going to start our tradition of really just not caring if there are keys
Yeah,
in
you
an
can
area.
side flip here.
Oh, wow, nice grab on the side.
Okay. I thought you were
Yeah,
gonna jump
I
past.
did that strat during development and informed Maddie, and she was like, "Yeah, I know."
Yeah, no.
So the golden feathers translate kind of similar to the dash into 3D, where there's no vertical aspect to it. You can just kind of move horizontally. This fairy here, there's a small gap between the floor and the spikes, and Shaded just dashes over it.
Nice.
But the feathers are pretty simple, so here is a good time for one quick donation before we do a small skip in the upcoming set room.
Oh boy, do I have the one donation for you. It is $250 from Lena Rain,
Let's go.
who says, wow, my favorite Nintendo 64 game. It's always a pleasure to see new things run on GDQ, and best of luck with the run. Straub, get.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much, Lena.
The amount of people I've heard ask if this is on N64 is crazy.
Also, remember that thing I said about hating keys? Yeah, we hate grabbing keys.
Yeah, that one, like, a lot of these were found very quickly, and again, they were intended, so.
Yeah, the Straub get ref from Lena right now. Basically, Maddie had a loose plan / desires to have it say Straub get on screen when you get one. She suggested this while in a plane over the Atlantic Ocean.
That's great.
And Noel was like, "Go to sleep, Maddie. Like, stop working on the game. It's fine."
Also, for the record, I asked, none of us know why that feather trick
Yeah.
works, but when you dash into that feather from
We,
the wall,
we
it gives you
don't
a
do
lot
that
of
strat. I don't know how it works. It just does.
Yeah.
Also, this is
I
where
couldn't tell you.
fair. Okay.
I don't really
Also, yeah. Once again, we don't need the switches. We could just jump to the end there.
Yeah, we skip keys again. So this part of the area, the city map here is kind of divided into these like quadrants, and each of them focus on their own things. So we were already in the momentum and the feather quadrant. This one, I like to call it the double dash quadrant because there's a lot of carrying this double dash crystal to different berries. We can skip carrying it to this one with that big jump.
Yeah.
But then, do you want to talk about pink skip?
Yeah, I think we'll let it speak for itself first, and then
Yeah.
we'll explain it after. Let's see if you get this. First try, let's go. That is way harder than he made that look.
Yeah, so usually if you don't do that jump, you have to like walk around the entire map
and
to
you
bring a double dash to that panel and it spawns a berry.
Yeah, and you need to keep both your dashes, so you can't dash at all for that.
Yeah.
So you just have to do like a quick double jump to keep your momentum and get enough speed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we tried to find a way to cheese that challenge and just failed to find one, I guess.
We figured it out.
Good job, gamers. As always.
This cassette's pretty simple. We're supposed to grab on these walls to make them fall. We're just going to dash over them.
This is like my one contribution that I found. People were like grabbing the walls. I'm like, you can just go over them.
Excuse me?
Yeah. Wait, okay, did I not find it?
Sure you did. No, you did.
in for the runners like who didn't make the game.
Yeah, of course. So now we're going to be beginning the final climb to the ending area. We're not going to be done with the run, but we're going to be where the game would technically end in 80%. We probably have one more donation during this climb.
Absolutely. I have $5 here from Dew, who says, good luck on the run, Shaded. It's great to see you on stage and running a tough game.
So yeah, one last thing we should mention that we haven't yet is version differences. We're playing on it's 1.0.1, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and the reason why we're playing on that, coming up in the final cassette room, there's a skip where we need to climb into spikes, and there was an update that it's very good for casual players. It's not good for us. It makes it so that it will not let you climb or like climb up into spikes or turn a corner where there are spikes. Oh dang. So yeah, we
That's the
we hit the credits.
I'm already on the call, TSM. You don't need to hear more of me, okay?
That's the reason why we're playing on the old version, is to make sure we don't, or we can climb into the spikes for that skip later. It does make the climb a little bit harder because there is a chance we climb into the spikes during a skip on the climb, but it's worth it for the time save.
There's a nice little one in the box there. That one with the falling platforms, I think that's like always the hardest berry to find casually.
Yeah, it was a lot of my friends' last one. And speaking of last one, this is the second to last cassette before the final cassette of the run. It uses the cassette blocks from the original Celeste, which are tied to the rhythm. And
we're just gonna skip over here.
Nice.
Okay, so do you want serious time for this, Shaded?
Yeah, how are you feeling?
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna be quiet. This is the last cassette. It has three really hard skips, so we're gonna
time will be very soon after it.
Yeah.
It'll be after our death warp out of the cassette. All right.
Okay, looks good. Let's go!
Oh. Yeah, that room takes a long time casually.
Just a casual sub 9 minute. Like, there you go. And time.
Oh.
That was really good.
That beats both of our PBs.
Oh, no, not mine.
Dang. All right, my bad. Yep,
subtle flex, but no. I have a sub 8.
So I guess we'll let this play out.
Yeah.
Celeste 64, Fragments of the Mountain. Created in a week-ish by the Celeste team.
A week-ish.
Noel Berry, Amora B, Pedro Medeiros, Lena Rain, Heidi Mata, and Kevin Regami and Jeff Tangsock of Power Up Audio. Special thanks. Maddie would like to thank Sarah and Zed, for their love and support. Noel thanks Yvonne for being chill and cool. Amora would like to thank Kiki, Zach, Rose, and Phil for being so loving and fun. Pedro would like to thank Isa for saving his Git merges, Pedro Damasceno, and everyone from Shinela for helping him learn 3D. Jeff would like to thank his good friend Stelmack. Kevin thanks Zoe for her boundless support.
Okay. Yeah.
There's one I do want to see. This one. I want to see this one. Woo! Thank you, Bobbin, for being a cat.
For being awesome, and Furi for being perfect. And lastly, thank you to Celeste players everywhere. Your love and passion for our little game continues to inspire us.
That's us.
Woo! That's you. Thank you so much.
So yeah, it was said, I think, at the start of the run, but this game is free. We kind of skipped over the NPCs here. They have cute dialogue. Madeline, Theo, and Granny's down at the bottom left. And also, normal Celeste is $2 on Steam.
That is
right
true.
now.
Right now.
You should play it. It's a good game. And of course, from our shout-outs, shout out to everyone who has come here to watch and support here in person and online. And thank you to Kevin, especially, for getting back to me yesterday. Just going to call.
Sorry about that, but thank you. Also, a quick shout to Noel Berry on the XOK team. I was climbing with him last night, and I was like, "Yeah, so it's confirmed. I'm doing a commentary for Celeste 64, right?" And he's like, "Oh, cool. When's that?" I'm like, "Friday morning." He's like, "I think it's tomorrow morning, man." I was like, "Oh, so
Thank you.
So thank you, Noel, for a close one.
And
You
just
got anything?
I think just shout out to the Celeste community. There's 2 different Discords. There's one for like the 2018 Celeste, and then there's one for like the itch.io Celeste game. So the one by Saxorax, and then this one as well. So if you want to run any of them, there are multiple different places that you can go, and there's plenty of people who are willing to help you out, learn the game and get used to it. So yeah.
And I don't have much to say other than just another shout out to the Celeste community. Really, it is a great community. And shout outs to trans rights.
trans rights. And I guess one more thing. Of course, follow me on Twitch. We had Kaizo Galaxy yesterday, and we mentioned the 602. I will also be joining that.
I will
next
too.
Saturday at King Day as well.
Yeah.
But I think that's everything I need to say. So,
I guess last shameless plug is the Extremely OK Games is now working on Earthblade.
Let's go.
So stay tuned for that too. Thanks for your patience on that one. It's coming along.
but
Thank you so much, Kevin.
yeah,
Yeah, thanks all for having me, and thanks so much.
Thanks,
Blast
GDQ.
being on stage as always. Yeah, cheers.